All right. Hello, fifth graders. It's our second day of reading. We're still reading Junkyard Wonders. This is the page that we left off on for today with Mrs. Peterson and the junkyard. The next day, Mrs. Peterson arrived in class with a basket full of small glass bottles. Today, she said, we're going to determine your tribes. And she gave each of us a vial. Tip some of the liquid on your wrist. Smell. Some of you smell like lemons, some cinnamon, some almonds. Now, can you smell someone who has the same scent as you? They will be part of your tribe for the year. I sniffed my own wrist. Vanilla. We all strolled around the classroom sniffing each other's wrists. I sniffed a boy's wrist who was wearing a homespun shirt, and he sniffed mine. Vanilla, we both said. My name's Gilbert McDonald. Call me Gibby. Then the two of us fanned out, and I found a girl who also smelled like vanilla. Looks like you're in my tribe, I chirped. She just smiled, but she didn't answer me. Gibby came over with Tom. Vanilla, he announced, my bodyguard Jody is too. So Tom, Gibby, Jody, and I were a tribe. I asked the shy girl her name. She wrote it down on a piece of paper. Ray Van Sauls. Tom told me later that she hadn't spoken as long as he had known her. You still see it? From then on, whenever there was a project to be done, Mrs. Peterson had the tribes work together. Ray Van never taught, but she was a whiz at math. Gibby had tics and shouted for no reason sometimes, but his father was a professor of engineering, and Gibby loved to build things. And boy, was he smart, and Jody loved reading. Everything, particularly poetry. He even wrote poems of his own. Tom made all of us laugh. He was so clever. Me, of course, well, I could draw. So I became the official journal keeper. The borders were filled with my drawings. And it wasn't long before Tom, Jody, Gibby, Ray Van, and I were best friends, and we did almost everything together. Even after school, we visited Jody, who lived out on a farm east of town. His mother decorated cakes, and she was working on the tallest wedding cake I'd ever seen, and we all helped her. One night, Gibby's dad set up a telescope in the back field and invited the whole class over to look. And we could see Saturn with our naked eyes, but with the telescope, we could see Saturn's rings. We never did go to Ray Van's house. She lived in a foster home, and I don't think she was too happy there, but her foster mother let her paint beautiful designs on silk from an old World War II parachute, which she brought to school to show us. My dad arranged for the whole class to go to the neighbor's farm and have a hayride that took us way off into the fields. That's where I'm going to stop for the day. Today looks like she found a group that she could spend time with and enjoy things with. We'll see you tomorrow.